Hi, this is Dr. Stephen with Outclick Magazine. Today we bring to you AHF, a phenomenal organization that provides care to so many people, not just here in South Florida, but around our country and around the globe. I've been impressed with so much that they do for so many people, and we're excited to talk to one of the representatives today about the Florida AIDS Walk and Music Festival coming up here April 24th, 2021. Ebonni Chrispin serves as their Legislative Affairs and Community Engagement Manager and is a dear friend. Ebonni, welcome to the program.
Thank you so much, Dr. Stephen.
Thank you. I want to say that AHF provides care for people I know. They provide an excellent level of care in so many ways that I won't go into personally, but I am so proud to have you all in our magazine because I know what you provide for people here locally. We get your press releases, and what you all do on a national and global scale is extremely impressive, and we are proud to partner with you and promote this next AIDS Walk and Music Festival. Enough about me talking. You tell us about AHF. Tell us what it is if there's someone that hasn't heard of it, and what they can experience and provide. You will provide.
So that's such a great question, because I think a lot of people may hear of this acronym AHF and not really know what it stands for, what it means. The organization's been around for over 30 years. AHF stands for AIDS Healthcare Foundation and was founded in California in the 80s during what most people see as the height of the AIDS epidemic, when people were dying. Hundreds of people were dying daily. I've heard many stories over the years of working for and representing this organization, and it continues to be heartbreaking what people had to endure over the years as the disease evolved, so to speak, and medication evolved, and we learned more about what this disease was doing to communities, regardless of one's race, nationality, sexual orientation. It does not have bias in that way. That continues to be the case today, and the organization then stepped up the way a lot of organizations did, frankly, and really looked it square in the eye and said, how do we work together as communities in order to decrease the number of people globally that was dying from this disease? AIDS Healthcare Foundation is essentially healthcare centers and wellness centers across the globe, as well as advocacy programming and initiatives and government affairs that allows for us to take care of people regardless of their ability to pay. And so that includes pharmaceutical needs, as I mentioned, advocacy needs, and over the years evolving into the other sort of holistic variables that play into people not being into care, like housing, for example, civil rights. And civil rights and civics, which means how do we get people engaged in the government and the policies that affect people. So that's AIDS Healthcare Foundation in a nutshell. And we continue to do that work here in South Florida, in 15 states, in the United States, South America, Africa, Asia, etc. We are really, truly a global organization. And I can say, without hesitation, that we do the kind of work that is needed in community in order to make a difference.
Whether it's testing or care or pharmaceutical or all of those levels that I see you providing, I also see AHF partnering with so many organizations to provide education and training and so much support across the board just here in South Florida. And like you said, so many states, national and globally, I've just been over and over again impressed with what AHF does and provides for personal, organizational, and national levels. As you said, political and everything, to just provide for so many people who cannot or who can, and the educational components and really the social change agent that I've seen AHF provide on so many scales. I mean, we're excited to be partnering with you all in this. We're excited to be talking about the Florida AIDS Walk and Music Festival. It's an amazing day. It's Saturday, April 24th 2021 at the Fort Lauderdale Beach Park, 1100 Seabreeze Boulevard here in Fort Lauderdale. Ebony, tell us about the day, why it's so important, and what's going to go on.
So the Florida AIDS Walk is in its 16th year.
Mm-hmm.
We are really excited because every year there's a question of, why do we continue to do this? Is it worth it? Are people even paying attention? I think a lot of people see AIDS and HIV as an antiquated disease, so to speak. It's not sexy. It's not top of mind for a lot of people. And so as an organization, we know that Broward County here in South Florida and Miami-Dade is number 2 and number 1, respectively, in the country for new cases of HIV. It continues to be a disease that ravages communities, in particular globally, but absolutely here in the United States and in other countries around the world. And so the Florida AIDS Walk looks to continue to educate, to raise money so that it can go to organizations like Save.LGBTQ, like Equality Florida, the Pride Center, um, Latino Salute. We are this SunServe. These organizations are doing so much in the world, in the world, in this across the state of Florida and here locally. It's not just AHF doing this work, and we have to be able to partner with other organizations that are connecting with communities. For example, Latino Salute for the Hispanic community, or Save.LGBTQ that does work specifically in Miami, Florida, and across South Florida. And I encourage people to look at those organizations because all of the money raised goes right back to those organizations.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why it continues to be important. The walk is a 5K, hopefully a beautiful day here in South Florida, hot, I'm sure, where it ends with musical guests Little Kim and Trina. If you were an 80s baby like myself or older, you remember Little Kim in the 90s and how popular she was. And we're really excited about being able to welcome people to see her and Trina and some local acts that will help us to really commemorate this time, raise the money that we need in order to be able to continue to educate people across the South Florida and Florida in general.
So it's 2 parts. It's the actual walk. It's a literal walk where people participate, join, and they can raise the money. And then after the walk, it's the on the beach, the music festival.
Exactly.
Okay. Now, how can people sign up and join if they want to be part of the walk and raise some money? Let's get some money in, Ebony. How do we get the money in? How can people sign up and join? How can we be a part?
Awesome. Go to FloridaAIDSWalk.org. You're seeing the website right now, and go to donate. And you can do it one of 2 ways, one of 3 ways. One, you can go to donate.
Okay.
Choose a team. You can choose one of the teams that I've mentioned, like SunServe, Latino Salute, the Pride Center, World AIDS Museum, etc. And then you can join that team or donate to that team. If you join the team and you decide you want to walk, you show up around 8:30 in the morning on Saturday, April 24th. The walk starts around 9, music starts around 11 or so. And then, or you can start your own team and ask your friends, families, and colleagues to join. That's exciting for a lot of reasons, obviously, because you get to maybe wear shirts or matching outfits. Everyone's been a part of the walk where anyone can wear a tutu and running sneakers. It's super exciting and interesting, beautiful pictures. It's really a fun day. Or 3, you are part of a company and you want to sponsor the event in some capacity. You can reach out to me at sponsorships@FloridaAIDSWalk.org. Or you can just show up yourself and register, and we can welcome you that way. So there's a lot of ways for you to be able to join the fun.
Okay. And everything AHF does is done right and includes COVID precautions. If you want to speak a little bit on that, Ebony, to give us some insight into that.
Yeah, super important that we not only acknowledge what's going on globally over the past year, a year and a half, it feels like, but we will have people in pods, so to speak. So who you came with is who you stick with. And we'll release, usually in the past, we release everyone at the same time. In this case, instead, we will release people incrementally, giving people opportunity to have spaciousness. We usually have a huge registration tent. We won't do it that way this year. People will register previous to that. They'll come up There'll be a Q&R code. You can scan the Q&R code and register. We're just making it so that people don't have to touch anything, be close to each other, really ensuring that we are taking all the necessary precautions, including um, little pop-up sites where you can use antibacterial solutions so that you can be as prepared for the day as possible. There'll be water stop stations where you can grab a bottle of water. So we're really making sure that people are physically distanced, as well as just taking the precautions necessary so people feel like they're being protected while they raise money and commemorate the day.
Hmm. It's a really fun day. I've been before, and it's a great day
Oh,
on the
wonderful.
beach and the music,
That's
and
really cool.
getting to hang out with people, and it's a great give back to the community. I'll
Absolutely.
ask you, Ebony, what you've been through several of these. What is your favorite part of the day? Do you have a favorite part of the day?
So there's a part of the day every year where we sort of give a moment for those that have lost their life to this disease. So I don't know that it's a favorite part because that sounds weird, but I think for me, remembering why we do this is important. It is an opportunity to celebrate to a certain extent, but what's really important is that we take a moment to remember that there was a time where we did not have a way for people to live a long life, and we do have that opportunity today. And so I just think it's a good moment for us to really acknowledge that not everybody made it through this fight.
Hmm. It's important. That's important. It's a great cause that contributes to so many great organizations here, and we're grateful to be partner and part of this day. Again, it's the Florida AIDS Walk and Music Festival, Saturday, April 24th, 2021. The website is, we'll pull it back up there. Arthur's helping me in the background, floridaaidswalk.org. And we've got the date up there. And Ebony, they can reach you. What was the email address again, Ebony, to reach you?
You can actually, anyone can email at info@floridaaidswalk.org. That's info@floridaaidswalk.org.
.org. Okay. Very good. Well, we're excited for the day. We look forward to it, and for the participation, and for things to be changing this year after all of 2020.
Oh my gosh, I know.
I know. It'll be great to get out and get some sunshine.
Exactly.
Well, there's your email address. Arthur's got it up there for us.
Thank you, Arthur.
info@floridaaidswalk.org. Arthur's always a big help. We'll put up your links as well. Your website, floridaaidswalk.org, your Facebook, Instagram, and social media there as well.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, Ebony, is there anything you wanted to cover I didn't ask?
No, you actually asked all the perfect questions. I really appreciate that. So people are aware. Next Saturday, April 24th, show up around 8:30 or so. The walk starts about 9ish.
Okay.
And then music will be going on all day. Food, drinks, physical distancing. We really appreciate those that have already signed up, and happy to welcome those that will sign up in the coming days and week.
Okay. At 8:30, where did they show up?
At the Fort Lauderdale beach, the way you shared earlier, and then you'll see signs and all that kind of stuff to point you in the right direction.
Gotcha. All right. Very good. Well, we appreciate it. Our website is www.outclique.com. Or if you want to stay up on us, you can text OCQ to 22828 to stay updated. Again, the Florida AIDS Walk and Music Festival 2021. Ebony, thank you so much for joining us and for all your hard work.
Thank you so much, Dr. Stephen. I really appreciate it.
All right, everyone, stay safe, and we look forward to seeing you out on Fort Lauderdale Beach Park. Have a good one.
Bye.